Minecraft can be very addictive, Ray. The world of Minecraft is a unique one, where you can spend 24 hours easily. And you won't even realize whether it's day or night. We will survive 100 days in such a world. Watch this full video today in this hardcore mode. This is our world load. Many people keep asking for my Minecraft seed, so here it is. It's with you now. You can play it yourself by copying it from there. First, let's get a main shaft to gather wood. We're going under it. There's another chest beneath this one. What happens to the Glabaris? I saw it for the first time. I thought it was okay. And golden apple, and for eating bread and some torches. Let's get all this work done today. We are making our loot collection quickly. What happened? Where did it go? Hey buddy, I also made a glowberry farm. I think he can eat it too. No problem. The 2 cows that are left, I will keep them safe. We have made this for them, the Amara Stone Forest picks. And this remains. I don't really know how to use the copper, but it looks very cool to see. And if it's available for free, we can never reject anything free. No, this has become our first furnace. Now we are putting our raw iron to smelt as soon as possible. And until our basic tools are made, I want to tell you that we are trying. Hit the subscribe for this year's 100. So if you like the content and you are in that 90% who have not subscribed yet, for the time being, you are on its page to sign up and give a like for your support. Our basic toss is ready. Now we are making a shield because this is a protector. Even if a mob kills us, we will lose much weight, brother. We have very little food. I'm really struggling with a chip of a bread. Now we are putting our whole being into it. There is no use of smelting in this for us, but we have to do this. We can make a lot of beds from this for our villagers and hut as well. Now let's make the best item of this game. A boat so we can easily kill this Gato and grow. He didn't give us anything, just our drum. What about you, my friend? You didn't give me anything either. No matter how bad the situation is, let's go to Atlantis. If our iron is gone, let's quickly go and make weapons of iron. If he keeps doing this, my brother won't survive. We have a point and we are saved. We won't make that in the path. We can finally make a ladder for ourselves. And we are going to explore this main shaft further. And this... meat chilled. I use in making home in the future. Wall, another attempt below. Impaling 4, I likely won't get a trident, but maybe a good book. We have collected all the strings so that we can make a bet. Here I felt like I was almost dead, but thanks to those brother glowberries, they didn't save my life. And so I found a spawner, inside which we found a music disc and a golden apple. And in the chest of the creeper, there is a very dear thing whose name is self-touch, and we go up to the surface at this time. We have made our own little camp. Those who have to look from the wall so that everyone, no matter how many mobs there are, those people cannot come under our wall. We're almost done. Just light up this area and we'll be finished. It's simple. If your question is, what am I doing here? Then I am trying here for your genius idea to use and that I can make a loving home. I couldn't make a polar omelette. But the good news is that we have a zombie villager in our possession. We will take him to our camp and put him in a boat so he doesn't despawn. Until we gather the ingredients to cure him. This is a bet, brother. All of us in your boat. Until we kill the skeleton, we can get bones from it to boost our crops. And just like that, we now have a lot of potatoes. I've been mining cobblestone all day because of this. So we can build a fortress here where we can build our own home. Our next task is to go to the Nether. Into the Nether. I'm going there because there's unlimited wood there that's not in our overworld. And there are bone blocks there. Bone blocks are very important to us right now because we can make crops from them from which we can make our food. Literally, how did the spawn in the biome just hit me? And I will not get bones here. I will get loads. Let's quickly explore these 2 biomes for bones. Logs are not for us. But we got Soul Sand Valley. In Soul Sand Valley, there are bone blocks and we need bone blocks. Leave all this. We are going to our farm until we can make bread and grow potatoes. We went under the mines to dig 6 sticks. choose a little exporting, and thaw the realism of the sphere when we came across. We came back present after murdering 7 coal miners and instructors, and we have our world course to explore a bit more, and look at the explorer. Sabobacteria today cooks our techno beta. Ball rainbow, where that Ivan Jumbie, those who are drawn, they are... I took it in the bucket and decided to take it home.
Where to go?
I will keep it, and you put it in oil and comment on how we did it.
What is the name?
I will keep it, and we are exploring the world. We found it.
One very...
Idam Sugar Ken has his own Fanadaga. This book is also in the process of being rewritten, and this sugar is also being rewritten. We get our zombies from this.
Tore it?
We paid the price and found a glowing skull, a tribute added in Minecraft version 1.17. So I take this, and with its ink I make my own path towards my home. And in the process we create a place in the jungle. We will plant our own sugarcane here. This was ours. Let's go now. In our own cafe, we take the way level for you to 11 or 8, where we can get a diamond so that we can take the diamond. We will make boxes from sugarcane and
do enchantment.
Sure. And if this remains our past, then we need to keep the richest salmon. From our trip, and our flower armor set is complete. Then we made our tools from our diamond, and we went into the deep mines to lead from these stories. For that, we didn't know where our portal would take us, and we found a bastion. I faced the piglin brutes one by one without using creative mode for reasons unknown to me. Why will I kill Mirko in these 2 shots only? The loot from the chest isn't particularly special here, but just like our situation, the loot from the soap is also very good. Under this basin, we found 2 music discs, a pick step one, and then we mined all the gold blocks from here. So we can do today's trading. We went home so we could keep our stuff at home and then in the next village. We went to the village for trading. I made a chest to store all my things there. And with our 3 stacks of gold for trading, we have so many items in our possession. After taking all these items home, we set out for a fortress, and our eyes we found a stronghold. Oh. One of our own. We take him under our wing. We will cure both of his tahim. This chadka we have on this black magic and these 2 golden apples, and with this both will stay in this where the magic is happening. For this, oh, this from the gallows. This is bajik. Rejection for this bajik. The bajik is on fire. Toss. Good for you. Make your move. The people's choice. Our home's today's belongings were found in a zombie village. We also take him to our home. We also cure him, and we also make him our personal villager. Today, in the morning, we sit in the loye, then go out. A stronghold for both of us in the stronghold. Our restaurant in driving. We need a lot of boxes. Now that you see, my very dear is looking very much. You promise that we will also try to remember our building skills in these videos? This 30 level challenge table is complete. Animal spawning will now begin. No pandas are present, but here's a pat. I hope that one day people can come here. As you guys can see, my entire armor and my entire diamond tools are damaged. So we are going to do diamond mining so that we can get more diamonds and we can set our new tools and armor. After getting a better car, we mined a little diamond and saw that efficiency 4 pickaxes were available. If something good is found, it should be found. What is the total efficiency for? Nothing was found with it. Man, I'm going to enchant this again. Okay, let's try again on another pickaxe. Oh, crazy. How much bad luck is there? You're not even getting my village. Get out from here. I have made a portal in my home's farm so that I can customize it later. This will be our big portal. Let's go. We are going to do some enchanting. So now we are going to fight the Ender Dragon and we will have to prepare completely for it. In the pickaxe, we have got Unbreaking and Efficiency 4. After a little level grinding from Nether, we came back to enchant our one more pickaxe with Efficiency 4 and Silk Touch. Touching is not special, but let's go. If you keep thinking my levels are out of control, so be it. I was enchanting my box so that I could re-roll the enchantment. Along with leveling up freshmen, I will make my home in the QWADS a little more beautiful with my villagers. We found feather falling 3 in the boots. After making the rocket fair, I bred my villagers. It's finally time for us to confront and defeat the End Dragon. See you in our next load. Let's go. We are going. Now we will go under the end. We will go there.
We will give the antidote
so that we can meet Elytra. After all the trouble, we got our Ancity, which was hidden inside loot, which was not special at all. But there was a mending book and 2 Curse of Vanishing. 2 diamonds were in the armor. These 2 are of no use to us, but we still keep them handy. This is our beloved Elytra, which we found in the chest. A diamond sword and helmet will be useful in our fight. Let's take them to our base in the overworld. It's time to loot whatever we can and we'll combine it all. Then we gave day 28 back to our home, the villagers, and made their entire area a carve. Why? Our next project is going to be an underground epic farm and it's going to take a lot of cobblestone and with it. Yes, for these villagers, we can expand the search area to include nearby caves. Because we need strings to make our carpet and the ones we got are all our strings. And I just saw a recipe where it was written that we can make a telescope, so this will be our spyglass. On the 31st, I went to Nether with my salt torch and pickaxe, where I found a little bit of magic.
I took
Nether's block. So we can also dig 3 in our overworld. And we have spent the last 2 days trading the entire 3. We gave 34 to the villager to try and took a zombie near him. Shaki can tell him in his boat. Once this is infected, now my plan is to infect it so many times that it will give me an emerald in exchange for a stone. This happened, brother, all here for the 4th time. And now it gives us an emerald in exchange for a lot of stones. First, we are naming our sword. They are involved in every aspect of their own mining, and now we need a glass joke that we will get from this brother. If you're wondering where I got my mending boxes, I basically traded them for this. Finally. He didn't, but there was another villager who gave us a class. And about buying the glass. It's time we go to our end and... where I go to make an XP farm, named Undermite, who is always behind me, like you see for yourself. And Undermite does not see love. He went behind him and picked up his face. And I'll tell you the truth, my best XP farm is the one with the Undermine. Why is this so broken? It gives us 30 levels in a minute. Gives a lot of level. To do this, we can max out our entire enchantment in this end by killing it. So it took us 2 days to fix. To max out our entire armor and tools. We can put as many enchantments as we want in it to the maximum level. And after a lot of grind, we have this thing in our possession, a max helmet. We just need to put mending on it. Our chest plate is also maxed out. Our pants are also maxed out. Our boots are also maxed out. Our sexy sword is maxed out to the highest level. People keep requesting shoutouts in my comments. They don't know that shoutouts don't actually give you anything, but now they are going to their deaths. Why do we have to fight with the widows of the widows we killed yesterday? First, he will tell everyone who commented that I have killed many widows in total. He will give a brief shoutout in his next video. If we meet, let's start the state. Regarding the widows hunting skeletons, we had 3 widow scales, which we'll use. We could, in the overworld, and we could fight with Vidar and create our own. We also put a beacon on the soul sand. Your with this, Vidar is confused and today is in our hands, not our star. In these paths, my beloved villager who gives me a stone, very rare emeralds. And now we are free, so we have a ladder for a cage. We can make an iron farm. I flattened the entire area of my house so that we can... Here, we can build our iron golem farm here. Let's do it, everyone. And I'll be the one to name the scarecrow. Yes, Luli is the most notorious of us all. I've seen they came from some other place that I don't know. I'm sure of it. Then when I was fighting, someone came out from my house. Someone who was helping me came out. Who was this brother? You quickly, and in his absence, I also found my footing in this world. We spent all our time under the eaves and stored all the things here. Let's go to the bedrock in our free time. Wherever we were going, we found a pond there, and the pond gives us immense pleasure. This world that is bedrock, if it is completely destroyed, then we can go above it easily. If this pond wasn't here, we would use another underpass so that we could go above the bedrock. Join us on a journey to our friend Potal's village and farm where there's an abundance of love. We haven't seen a single village in our entire journey yet. This was the first village we encountered. Ren Patel's chest held nothing special. We will depart from here to our village. And for the first time, brother, I have seen my entire gameplay.
Of the journals?
I saw a pair for the first time. Let's go from here to this sapling that is going on and use it under.
Is until...
We can go up to the bedrock. I won't pick the iron golem here because there is so little population anyway. But here where the bread is, which works in me in these villages, I will take all of it. Okay, I've spent at least 4 days on bedrock, but let me tell you, it doesn't get more exciting than this here. The main thing I got here was hay bales, and now we won't
have anything
to eat as we have many loaves of bread. So, it's time to go home and spend some time with our real villagers. Of course, by killing this burning iron golem, I didn't forget about my villagers, so I also brought 2 gifts for them. And as I said, I will improve my building skills in this world. So I did that. I searched on YouTube for how to build a Japanese house, and the first video I found, I watched it.
I started building this house, and you have to see one thing. Look at this. Subscribe to the channel.
So, you will also be able to do all these things. Look, Hatemba, today I will cut the grass. I will turn the whole house white. I also need a lot of magic on this. I also have a lot of magic in my own box. Due to this, we repeatedly went to the Nether for the boss call. It was also taking a lot of time. Good for four. Along with this, our interior is messed up. Complete from the whole examination. And this remains our beloved home. This remains the heartbeat of our home. Doing so, and now we are going to make it a beacon that we have kept it for many days. So far, we have to.
Enough iron.
We need to collect. As you guys can see, we have more than enough iron to complete an iron beacon. To do this, we need to convert our iron ingots into blocks. It's finally time to build the beacon we've been saving for. Why isn't this lighting up? Oh, I think I might have to dig a hole all the way up so it can light up from there again. That should be fine, right? The other job now is to dig a hole all the way up. This is where we will be drilling down from the bedrock, and we just have to dig all the way down from here. We could do it! Why not? You'll notice, we didn't have our entire journey here, not even close to home, but we completed the house and there was no farm near us. Which we are about to make now, and after applying this water, we will have a proper farm near us. In which we can work, and in this we can breed our villagers so that we can increase our population a little more. We have put this on our entire wheat there. We have put a tam on it. We must demolish all our villagers' structures and rebuild them beautifully. A sapling in the center needs to be collected. We also want to seize the entire yield of our nether build. That is our nether build, which I will post on Instagram. Was not a sword like that, a nether sword. Our portal was completely on some kind of a tutu. We just have to light this up now so it can open up more. I just wish that if shaders come in 1.17 it would be very impactful. Now we are just replicating what we did earlier in so much time. So this sword is completely done. There it is. Now it's looking good. I'm telling you. The most time was spent in creating this sword and our home in this entire series. But it was all worth it for our building screen, which I told you in this video we will also prove. We did that too. We have also made our farm here. We have also made an iron farm, and our family is also complete here with 100 days. What's going on in our base in this minute?